morning, family. Amanda here with another double page layout. We are heading back to Epcot. This time we are heading to China. I'm going to do some photos of my mom and I on our girls trip with my daughter and Mulan, Princess Mulan. So I will be utilizing a sketch that I found on Pinterest from Split Coast Stampers. This is the sketch we'll be using for today's layout. I will, of course, keep it up as we put the page together. I'm going to utilize one of the sheets from the Say Cheese Epic collection from Simple Stories, just because this page is specific to China. I'm going to take some elements from the cut apart sheet. I do wish that the paper pack came with 2 sheets of each pattern so that we could use both front and back sides, but that's just my pet peeve. Yeah, and so let's get into it. Okay, folks, stopping the video here to just remind you that orientation is important. I just cut out this piece of paper wanting to use it like this, but the orientation is all wrong. Now I have to figure out a way to use it like this. Pay attention when you're doing your layouts. Ugh. Let's see how we can rectify this situation. Okay, so now I've cut my photos and I've cut my paper. So now I'm going to lay it all out on my white cardstock to see what the layout will look like, and then I will glue everything down and circle back. So as I was stating, I really wanted those lanterns to be used. I really wanted the lanterns to be used here on the strip that comes down this way, but because I was not paying attention to the orientation of the paper, it cut incorrectly, and so I had to pivot. So let's see how that came out. So I'm going to utilize this sheet as the 12x7 piece from the sketch. And what I did with the lantern sheet is instead I used that as the 1.5 by 10 size sheet, excuse me. And then I will put my photos here. Hannah and Mulan. And then on the sketch at the top, it calls for landscape photos, but I actually don't have any landscape photos that I wanted to put there, any additional. So I'm just going to utilize these photos of my mom and I with Buddha. And we're just going to do it like this and tuck it under this scallop, this strip of paper here. So we'll do it like that. So that's what we'll do. And then we'll utilize this space for some journaling because I don't, well, this goes over it a little bit, but then we miss all of the lanterns. I don't know. This lantern paper really threw me for a loop, but that's what happens in scrapbooking, right? You can't always, it's not always perfect. It's not always perfect. Okay. And then on this side, we have our 4x6 photos. Then here I cut up a sheet from the 6x6 paper pad to make a 12-inch strip. So we'll do that there. And then the picture in the sketch is 4x5, but I could not cut this down because I didn't want to cut off any part of Mr. Panda. So I did it like this, and that's fine. We'll do some embellishing around him. Okay, I can't say that I love this. So when I come back, I'm not sure if it'll still be here or not. We'll see how this works out. But for the most part, this is the layout. I'm going to put it together, tape it down, come back for embellishing. Okay, and we're back. So I have gone ahead and laid out everything and adhered it to the page. So I did go ahead and change out that blue lantern paper that was here. I opted for a yellow star paper instead. And then on the sketch, there's a piece of pattern paper that comes this way, but I decided to do it this way to match the fishtail of this top piece. And I forgot, over here, they have another piece as well. Let me see where that is on the sketch. It kind of goes up under the photo. Okay. Somewhere like that. But what I think I might do is just keep it down here to make it look like an extension of the of this piece, just so that there's some uniformity to it. So let's do that and think about how we're going to embellish the page. This page, I do have a gap here. Okay, so I'm gonna put this piece down. I put it at 1 inch from the bottom of the page, so we'll just do that. And it'll bring some continuity to the two pages, right? Showing like a continuation from one page to the next, which is great. So I'm going to want to repeat this yellow pattern somewhere over here. I might do a banner here or coming from behind the panda. I don't know. I think I like it up here, but coming down. Or maybe going this way. I wish it were long enough so I could just have it across, but what do you guys think I should do? Should I just tuck it in here and make it look like it goes across? I think that might be smart. Let's just do that. Now, I forgot to ink the edge of this, which I'm really upset about, but because I didn't, I'm not going to ink this one. I don't want it to look too far off. And so that yellow piece is at 6 inches. So I'm gonna lift up my little panda at 6 inches, so that just goes across there. And then here, where my two pieces of 6x6 paper meet, I'm going to add an embellishment of some sort. So I also had, in addition to the paper collection, I had the bits and pieces from the Simple Stories Say Cheese Epic collection, which are just a bunch of ephemera bits that correspond with the collection. So from here, there's a word that says China. I am going to use that. There's also a dragon that... It's a yellow dragon. I mean, I don't have any dragons on this page, but I think he could go right here. I think that's a good location for him. But I think I'm going to pop up the word China right there. And then also on the cut apart sheet, there were some 2x2 squares, and there was one of a panda face, which is highly appropriate to go right here. And I will pop that up on some foam tape so that can go there. And then there was also a yin yang and the word fun. I like the idea of putting the yin yang here underneath, doing something like this. See? Right, putting that underneath, and then maybe I can, no, I think that's too much. Yin yang, fun. What do we think? I don't know. I'm not sold on it, but that's okay. And then the other one was Land of the Rising Sun. I can't say that I really like this one too much to go anywhere. What do I think about putting the dragon here and popping him up? And then putting the fun over here. What do we think about that? What do we think about that? That's not too bad. I do want a space for some journaling. I can do that down here just to say that we went to China and took pictures with Princess Mulan. That was our first time meeting Mulan, actually, so that was great. Yeah, I think I like this. I think we're going to do it like this and maybe put some enamel dots around. Let's see. They had some word stickers here. Oh, I love the reflections because of the song from Mulan. That makes perfect sense. Warrior. Those are some good words. Maybe if I put reflections under here. Let's see. Let's cut these words out. Mulan happens to be one of my daughter's favorite movies. She really enjoys that. And when she was younger, she always had like a tongue tie between Mulan and Moana. So that was always fun. My stepfather used to love teasing her, or she used to love teasing him, one or the other, but it was funny. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna fishtail this, and I am gonna put it right underneath that dragon. There's enough space on either side of the letters to fishtail, which I was grateful for, because they don't always leave enough space to do it. So oh yeah, I like that a lot. And then we'll pop him up. And then here we have warrior. And if you know the story of Mulan, she is a girl and her father is called to war, but she does not want her father to go to war. So she pretends to be a male so that she can fight in the war on her father's behalf. And so that's why she is a warrior. Her father actually wasn't a king, so she became a princess or empress through her courtship. But I'm giving away too much of the movie. So I like the warrior there. All right, I like that. I'm going to work on putting everything down and seeing where we can add some final touches before we call this page done. Okay, Scrappy family, this is it. I'm going to call this layout done. We have completed another double page layout, and I think I have a few more pictures from this one trip to Epcot that I'll be done with soon, so that I can be done with that trip, and that will be amazing. So again, utilizing pieces from my stash. Oh, I forgot to put this down. Let's do that. But I love the way that this page came out. I love being able to utilize several collections in order to accomplish this beautiful 2-page layout, highlighting the country of China at Epcot. So I am very proud of myself for continuing to work through these older photos and utilizing multiple collections in my stash. I hope that you are able to do something creative to make yourself proud today as well. Please let me know if you've ever seen Mulan and what your favorite song in the movie is. I think mine is 1000% Reflections. I'm a 90s baby. Christina Aguilera was one of my favorite artists growing up. So that's definitely one of my songs from the animated version, not necessarily the live action. But anyway, let me know what your favorite song is within the movie. I'd love to hear it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. See you in the next one.